Hello, my name is Mavi. Today, I want to share with you this makeup look since Valentine's Day is around the corner. So, if this is something that you're interested, keep on watching. Alright, I like this look that I'm gonna show you because it kind of makes it seem that you work a lot for it, but it's not really. It's very simple and it does make a lot of impact. This makeup look is going to be for that special occasion if you're going on a date and it's a nighttime. So this is more like some Valentine's Day night. The palette that I'm going to be using today is going to be this one, and this one is called SEDUCTION, I believe. It's the number 5 from the Motherships. I'm going to be using basically this amazing color right here. I chose this red one because, I mean, St. Valentine's Day, it's about love, and what other color that represents love than red, right? I didn't want to do a red lip look because I already have that one. So if you are interested, I can link that video down below. But I was like, okay, let me switch it up and do a red eyeshadow. In the event that you're like, you know what, Mavi, I don't feel comfortable with red, don't worry, you can choose any other bold color. And then I want you to think about, in the family of that bold color that you chose, something lighter and with a little bit more like sparkles or shiny formula. So in this case, I'm going to be using this red eyeshadow, and probably I'm going to be using this rose gold, which is kind of like in the same family. I just want to create point of lights, so that's why I'm going to be using this one too. So that's the plan today. Alright, so we're gonna start prepping the skin, and whenever I have kind of like a special occasion, I like to use my special products. If you see my other videos, I really like the serum from TILBURY. If you have another serum that you like or other skincare, go ahead and use your favorite one. I'm just using this one because it's the one that makes me feel special, right? My face also has been already clean. I do a micro exfoliation. I always say this in my videos. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a professional, but I do a micro exfoliation every day. I do like my eyebrows done before any skincare because I feel like whenever my face, it's already with the oils or the cream, the pencil doesn't really stick on my skin because it's kind of slippery and it's kind of oily too. So, you know, I like to start with my brows first. And I do have a video on how to do your brows. So if you have any questions, you know, I can definitely link it in the description box. And what I like about this serum is that it really gives you like a subtle glow. It doesn't smell strong either. It is absorbed very fast. So I like it because I feel like it's not sitting on the skin. So next, I'm using my magic cream, and again, this cream, it's really, really good. This one, I do recommend it 100%. I don't use eye cream, to be honest. I noticed the sun creams, they work well on under your eyes and over your lids, and this is one of them. I like to wait for my skin to really absorb this layer, and then, you know, I come back and I add another layer. Especially right now, like in winter time, I feel like 2 layers is ideal. If you are oily, maybe you don't need 2 layers, maybe you just need 1. I purchased for the first time the Pat McGrath concealer. I like this one because it's high coverage, but I don't use it a lot. And another tip is to actually prep really well your skin. This will be kind of like the foundation for my eyes. And honestly, I just like to apply there because I'm going to be spreading the product all over my lid. And so there's no need to add here and add here. I don't know what's going on with that trend, but I feel like it's a waste of product. So just add a little bit wherever you feel like you need the most. So usually I have really dark circles right here. So I'm letting it sit a little bit, and then just take a brush. And basically I'm just going to focus the product where I need it the most, right? Right here. And then with whatever I have left, I'm going to go around the lid. I like to start with my eyes, especially when I feel like I'm going to do a more glam look. And if I do any mistakes, or if I want to rest my hand on my face or something, you know, then I feel like I can do it, and I'm not afraid to mess the rest of my makeup. So this is like a tip, and I will show you how to cover the rest of your face. Then I like to take my favorite powder, and as you can tell, it's almost gone. Set this concealer. This powder in general, it's very lightweight, so don't be afraid to swirl your brush and just go right after. I like to start my eye look with eyeliner. It's something that gives me guidance. Also, I feel like if I messed up the eyeliner, I can start over again without messing up the whole look, and that's the reason why. This is a gel formula, and the reason why I like gel is because I'm going to be placing it right here in the inner rim of my eye. This is called Tight Line. Now I'm going to take a brush. You can use a very flat brush like this one, and I like to take a little bit on my brush like this. I like to go here on the eye and kind of flick it up. And the way I choose my angle, by the way, is kind of like following the lower lash line and kind of connecting or following that line. So that's going to be your guidance. Another way, you can like grab a brush and just go like this, and it kind of gives you the angle that you need. We're gonna start with the look. So first, I'm going to be taking this red eyeshadow, and I'm gonna take it with my finger. I feel like these special formulas from Pat McGrath are better when you use your finger. Of course, if you don't like your finger, you can use your favorite brush. Just make sure it picks up the color really well. And I'm just going to focus this eyeshadow right here at the very bottom of my eyelid. I'm not gonna worry about being too precise because obviously I'm using my finger. I'm just trying to get the impact of the color right here. Once that's done, I'm gonna take a flat brush. This one is from REPHR. It's the number 21. And continue now building the color at the very beginning of my eye. And as you can see, the eyeliner kind of like tells me where to stop. Now I'm going to be blending this, so I'm not going to take the eyeshadow all the way until the end of the eyeliner. I'm just going to keep it right here. So I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush, and I do have a mirror right here, by the way, and I'm going to start kind of like diffusing this color so it gives me more like a light wash. The way I'm blending my eyeshadow is with my eyes open, because if you do have a slightly hooded eye or like a heavy lid like me right here, you probably want to do this with your eyes open so you can see the eyeshadow. So I'm taking a little bit more on my brush right here because I'm losing a little bit of the impact of the color. So here it's a matter of preference, how far, how up you want to take your eyeshadow. I personally like to take it a little bit up because again of my heavy lid, but if you have a different type of eyes, just check what works for you. And now I'm gonna be taking kind of like a pencil brush, and I'm gonna dig in the same color again, run it like on my lower lash line, but just keep it like close to your lashes. Remember, you were kind of like creating this line already, so we're just gonna connect it. So you see how you have a full color, and it was only one, but it seems like you've done a lot. I'm going to be using now this rose gold right here. And right away, it's giving me this beautiful point of light on my eyelid. You have no idea how many other brands they tell you, oh, this is a rose gold. When you look at it, it's like pearly or not a rose gold. But this one, if you're looking a true rose gold, this is it. And then I took a little bit with my finger right here, and I'm going to be placing it right here on the middle of my eye. And this is definitely going to brighten the look, and it's not gonna be as smoky as you think. This is a nice way to give dimension to your smoky eye look. So basically, this is your eye look. What I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to add a little bit of liquid eyeliner, and I already have my guide, and so I'm just gonna follow that and keep it very thin. Alright, so I'm back with the eyeliner, and something that I wanted to tell you guys is to make sure that you fill in between the eyelashes. Alright, so we're gonna be doing mascara, and for this I'm going to be very generous. I'm probably gonna do 3 to 4 layers, so just make sure you coat those eyelashes very well. Okay, so before I apply the mascara on my bottom lashes, I'm just going to clean around, and I forgot to do that. So I'm just grabbing the Q-tips, a little bit of cream like this, and I'm just gonna run it around like this. I'm gonna try to pick up any fallout. I'm taking the same concealer. I'm going to place a little bit on the back of my hand, so right here, and I'm going to coat this brush very well. I'm going to work the product in the brush, and then I'm just gonna start from here, from the bottom, and then as I'm placing the color, I'm going to move forward or upwards actually to my eyes, kind of like do the cleaning, and also this is gonna create a more sharp look. So you see how my eye, it's already a little bit more defined than this one. It makes a lot of difference when you do this step after your eyeshadow. Plus, let's say you extended it too much here and you want it a little bit more rounded, this is the time that you can always fix your eyeshadow look. Also allows you to go very close to your eyebrows. Remember, I done it before everything, so this is a great way to reach very close to that area. And it's very light the way I'm running the brush around my eyes. So if you see my very first video, you know I love to do liquid highlighter first. And I'm going to be placing it on top of every high points of my face or wherever I want the glow to peek through. So this is something that is going to give me a little bit more natural look, even though I'm going to be glowing. So take a look at this. This is how glowy it is. This is one of my favorite highlighters of all times, actually, this Spotlight. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it as much. They usually talk about the Pinkgasm and other highlighters, but I feel like this is one of the best ones in the market. Alright, so in the same hand, I'm going to be taking a little bit of foundation, and look at how much I'm using. Like, really, it's nothing. And this is all I need for my face. And I'm just going to just run it over like this. The secret for this foundation is to use a little bit. You don't need that much because it's super high coverage. And the other key for this foundation is having your face very well prepped. So yeah, you don't need much. Look, that's it. So whatever I have left, I'm gonna run it around here, but I don't really need much, as you can see. Don't forget to cover a little bit your ears and a little bit here on your neck. Okay, so now I'm going to powder in a very lightweight. I'm just gonna run it underneath my eye here because I'm going to be placing a little bit of mascara, so I don't want that to transfer. I'm also going to be adding powder around my nose and basically the T-zone. I don't need much because again my skin is kind of dry on winter time. But yeah, if you need a little bit more powder, then go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take one of my favorite bronzers right now. It's the cream bronzer from Tilbury. I'm just going to take a brush and I'm just slightly go over my cheeks or the areas that I feel like I need to bronze. As you adding more layers into your makeup routine, make sure that the pressure also goes along with it. So if it's your first layers, the pressure can be a little bit strong, but as you're adding more products and more products, then you take away the pressure, right? So you don't remove anything underneath. And take a look at this bronzer. I mean, this is why it's my favorite one. I really like it. I do have other bronzers that are amazing, so you probably have a bronzer at home that it's also really good if you really like it. If you're searching for a new bronzer, I 100% recommend this one. It's very pretty. But anyway, so I'm going to be adding some blush now. And I do have these palettes from Pat McGrath. What I know about these blushes is that you can buy them individually. So if you don't have this palette and you like the color, just so you know, this one is Divine Rose. So it's this rosy color right here. That's what I'm going to be using. So I'm taking a fluffy brush because I really want kind of like a wash of color. I like to bring a little bit on my forehead as well and on my chin because I feel like everything ties together. Also, I like to do my nose. Alright, so time to do my lips. I'm going to be using Supersize Me by Tilbury. And I really like this color because it's really like a natural color, but this does give you some definition. And I don't know, I think it's a very, very pretty color. I've been loving wedding bells lately. I forgot how beautiful it is. If you try Pillow Talk, the original one, and you didn't like that color because you think it was too light for your complexion, then try Wedding Bells. It's a little bit darker and a little bit more pinkish. I'm gonna add a little bit of Amazing Grace in the center of the lid, just a little bit. I'm going to be adding a little bit of highlighter just because it's a special occasion, but I think this is fine. It's just like I just want to touch of a little bit more. I almost forgot, I'm going to be adding mascara on my lower lash line. And I'm going to be lifting my eyebrows, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. And as you can see, I finished adding the mascara on the lower lash line and I lift my eyebrows. One more thing to do is the setting spray. This one is from Tilbury, which I love. It doesn't have alcohol, which I really appreciate because I have dry skin, especially in winter time. I believe it doesn't have oil either, so this is great. If you tried before other setting sprays and you didn't like them, try this one. I think you might like it. Alright, so going back to this look, I really wanted to create an easy look. It kind of seems like you've done a lot of eye work, but you only use 2 eyeshadows. I think this look is beautiful and it's easy to do, which is my ultimate goal. And if you don't have any plans, if you are in the other side of the coin, like me, I mean, no worries, because actually, St. Valentine's Day, I think it falls on a Tuesday, so it's logical that most of us are going to be working, and I don't know about you, but me, when I get home after work, I don't want to do anything else. So I don't know, but I felt like creating this look gives you an option, not only for St. Valentine's Day, but for a special night out. This could be not only for a day night, this could be, you know, something like any event at night. I think this will be perfect. Overall, St. Valentine's Day is about love, so why not showing love to the most important person in this room or in your room, which is you, which is me. Sometimes we wait for special occasions to drink our best, I don't know, bottle of wine, to put on the best makeup that we have, to wear that dress, to wear that top that you were waiting for that special occasion. And I feel like sometimes we don't need to have a special occasion. We can honor ourselves any day. So if these looks inspire you for that day or another one, then I reached my goal, because my ultimate goal is to inspire you and to help you to, I don't know, to explore your creative side. And as always, I want to thank you for watching until the end. Also, I want to thank you guys because I recently achieved over 1,000 subscribers, which I can't believe it. Thank you so much for all the support. And if you haven't done it yet, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give it a like, share it with someone that you love so you can help me to create more content. And also, I just recently partnered with this affiliated program in which allows me to create my own links. So if you like anything that I use today, then you can easily click on that link and it will send you to the website, because I do get a small commission if you shop through my links, and that will help me to create more content in the future. So thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you until the next one. Bye bye.